So yesterday I got up and I ate some Polish sausage for breakfast, and it was like a hot dog, so it wasn't very good. And then we walked to the school and I taught 40 kids under the age of 10 English, and we taught them the hokey pokey. That was really fun. Especially, well, we also taught them food, and we taught them hamburger and fries. It was so funny because they'd be like, hamburger and fries. That was really funny. And after that, I was really worn out, and so I was kind of like down because they took out all my energy. And so Shelby gave me an early birthday present of these earrings, and that was really nice. And then what did I do after that? Oh yeah, I went back to the house and I painted with Timothy and Mr. Davis, and that was really fun. And I got paint in my hair and my face, but I got it out. That's good. And then what else did I do? Then we all got together to go to the town, and I went there, and then we played baseball. But I was too busy talking to my new friend Patricia. I couldn't catch any of the balls that came towards first base. So then Mr. Sowers doubted my baseball skills. So then I had to prove myself, and I caught a ball actually. So that was good. We went to the hotel where we have the room set up to have the coffee time. So we got to the room where the coffee time is, and it was crazy because they were setting up for a wedding. So there's balloons all over the ceiling, and there's like these drape things and flowers. And it turns out that we can't use the room until an hour later than we thought. So we can't set up until an hour later, and we can't do anything until an hour later. And so we have like 70 kids outside waiting to do something. And so I helped Jenny like put stuff by the table, but we couldn't even set anything up yet. And so we went outside and I played Quack Delioso with the kids. I taught them how to play some clapping games. Well, because we were guarding the door, but the kids were, like, they kept trying to get the door, so we decided to play a game with them. That way they would get distracted from not being able to get in. And then it was time to get in, and we were all in there, and it was chaos, absolute chaos, because we had a Polish band coming, Christian band coming and playing, and then I was in the back helping with the coffee, and there's 70 people, all under like 15, like running around, and I think the only thing that I compare it to is like the first day in VBS when everybody's crazy in the sanctuary. Like, it was just like so overwhelming. And I just kind of needed to get out of there. So Jenny and I went to the store, but then we came back and then it was just amazing. The drama started, and I have never seen it be so hard to get people to be quiet and sit down. I mean, I've been around big groups of kids numerous times in the States and stuff, and even in Mexico, but it was just so difficult. Like, kids were just like running underneath the tables, and people were talking and turning around and joking, and then finally it was just amazing. The last drama, everything just went quiet, and they played a song, the band did, and finally the Americans, because at first we were kind of like holding back and not really like getting into the music, and then the Americans started to like really get into it, and they started to like clap, you know, and kind of dance a little bit. And then I think the Polish people kind of like, okay, I get what's going on here. And so everybody started to kind of like clap and like sing along with the music. And then after the song was done, we did the King of Hearts drama. And it was the second time we'd done that drama there, but it seemed like more powerful. I don't know why. I mean, well, I do know why. It's probably God. But I've seen that play like a bunch of times, but that time it was just like, I don't know, like everybody was listening and everybody was quiet. And I had my friend Patricia. I want to show a picture. Can you see it? It's right there. She's just really smart. She's really kind. And she was sitting next to me, and so I kind of like took her hand the whole entire time. And we watched the drama, and after the drama, I said to my friend Patricia, I was like, because since she can speak a little English, but we can't really communicate that well, so I was like, I pointed to her, and I was like, you wear a mask? Like this? And then she was like, yeah, and then I was like, I wear a mask too. And so that was just kind of cool, because you can think that just because there's a language barrier that you can't communicate, but there's a lot you can say with your hands and with your voice and with your, I don't know, everything that won't stop you from showing people love. And then Tad did he kind of did like the gospel message, and everybody had their heads bowed, which was amazing considering it took us like an hour just to get everybody to be quiet. And I held Patricia's hand the whole entire time, and I think she already knows Jesus, because afterwards we had a piece of paper and it had a bunch of scripture on it in Polish, and there was the word Jesus, and I could recognize it even though it had a Z in it, which is strange. And so I pointed to the Jesus on the paper, and I was like Jesus, I was like, in your heart, you know? And then she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, Jesus in my heart too. So yeah. And then after that was all done, everybody got up and it was time to say goodbye. And so Patricia and I like hugged each other. She gave me this picture. I gave her a picture. I signed a postcard for her. Daniel gave her a CD. Yeah. It was really hard, but I'm really glad I went.